Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. Today we're going to be having an unboxing session, and today's unboxing is the BittBoy Super Famicom Edition. This is it. It's an item I'm sure you in the retro gaming world have heard all about and looked at several iterations of in various YouTube videos. I kind of got caught up in the hype and, well, spoiler alert, I kind of wish I didn't. Now, I did pay for this myself. It was sent to me about a month after I ordered it. It took so long because I pre-ordered this particular model. This model, you can see on screen, just there. This is the Super Famicom Edition. It looks like a PAL Region SNES or a Super Famicom. It hasn't got the purple and greyness of the US SNES. So I was quite excited about this. I saw loads of people on YouTube hyping this machine and I got excited. Yes, it cost $52.99. It's actually $49.99 and $3 shipping. That equates to £38.10 as of the 19th of January when I purchased this. £38.10. What you are getting is, and it says on the box here, you are getting, if I bring this up nice and close, see if you can see this, material, ABS, a 2.2-inch IPS screen, 360-degree full viewing angle, size 6.8 by 9.9 by 1.3, languages, English, 300 Famicom games. Games are English version and no Chinese. 500 mAh lithium battery, battery life 2 to 3 hours, can connect to TV with AV out. The battery life varies depending on temperature, blah blah blah. It then goes on to state what the controls are. There's a nice little image of Mario, and the packaging here. Did I get a red one? Did I get a black one? Did I get a sky blue one? Did I get a white one? No, I got the Super Famicom version. Now, why couldn't they have just spent a couple more dollars and got me a proper box for it? I don't know. Slightly frustrating. Anyway, I have opened this. I have had a look at it. I'm quite glad I have, because I didn't want to go into this too excited. I know what to expect now. So, lifting the flap open, it was just sent to me in a brown box. Nothing special. It had my address on it. Woo. As I said, it took about a day to arrive. They told me they'd be shipping the Super Famicom version the day after Valentine's Day. I don't know where they were shipping from. I think from somewhere in the UK, which is bizarre as every price is in dollars. I actually received this on Valentine's Day, so there you go. There's a bit of boring trivia for you. Inside you get this smiley. This is wonderful. This is a nice touch. This, unfortunately, is one of my favourite touches, the little bag inside. I'll go into that in a minute. Inside the box is a box. There's nothing else. Throw that. And we open up this little box. We have a micro USB charging cable and a shitty little 2.5mm to AV out for your television, because everyone's going to use that, right? Inside is the main attraction. This is it. Now, this here, at first glance, looks gorgeous. Look how small it is. Isn't that wonderful? It has the green, blue, yellow and red buttons. They're quite nice. A little bit sticky. Nothing to worry about. A reset button, a select, a start. Quite a nice D-pad. On the back, a battery flap. Let's just pop that open for you. Now, those of you familiar with my videos, I recently bought a cheap Chinese knockoff that had about 1 million games on it. It was a Game Boy Advance SP knockoff, but it played NES games. You can find the video in the link below. It had this exact same battery. Now remember, it had lots and lots and lots of games on that. It had a built-in load and a cartridge slot, and it came with a cartridge. It's essentially this, but this is a nicer form factor, some may say. It has 2 turbo buttons, a bit of a weird layout on the buttons. A and B are bottom and top there. You'd expect them to be B and A as per what we all know with Nintendo, so that's wrong straight away. I've reached for this many times and hit Turbo A rather than what I thought would be standard A, so that's odd, but I digress. On top is a little power button. You see that power button? There's a power button. Just there is, I'm just going to reach over here next to my monitor, because over here is a micro SD card slot. That is a factual thing. However, don't put a micro SD in there, because it's not. Although it's a slot for a micro SD, that is an empty hole. Honest to God, that is an empty hole. If you pop that in there, your card just falls into the guts of the system and it shakes around in there. Trust me, I did that. I did that, and I had to take a screwdriver to it to retrieve my bloody card. Yeah, maybe I should have done homework beforehand, or here's an alternative, maybe they shouldn't have put a fucking SD card slot on the top. Yes, that was my first gripe, and that really pissed me off. Now, I'm just going to rub this on my knee a bit to get rid of any superficial fingerprints and whatnot. I've got very clean tracksuit bottoms on, so this is now perfectly mint clean. Can you see those specks? Can you see those specks? You can see those specks. There's also a fingerprint still on it. Those specks and that fingerprint, the fingerprint is, where is it? Let me just find it again. It's in the top, it's on the top corner somewhere. I'll get a close-up of it and I'll pop it into this video. Those specks and that fingerprint are on the underside of the perspex here. That is, honest to God, how it was shipped to me. Yes, £38.10 or $52.99, and you get a fingerprint on the inside of your screen cover here. That's not the plastic thing, I've already lifted that off. That is on the underside of this perspex. Wow, good job. Anyway, there's the AV out, there's the charging port. There, I mean, you know, not too much more to say about that. Let me try and, there you go. You can see those. Yeah, as you'd expect. However, how does it work? How does it play, etc.? Let's turn it on. It looks nice. It's a very good screen. I have to give it credit where credit's due. You do have, let me turn the volume down, you have a volume rocker there. Tons of official games, tons of homebrew games. I mean, it's a whole mixed bag. Let me try and focus in without hitting the light. You do have things like Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Contra 24 in 1. Remember that classic, guys? Super Contra. This one's an interesting one. Do remember that obviously there are no games in Chinese. However, we do have a Japanese game. It did say all games are in English, right? Right, so yeah, I mean, it's a good thing this isn't a text-heavy game, right? So if we just press reset, we go back to here. Tons of clones, tons of games that didn't ever exist. There's games that don't work on here. For example, Dig Dug, I think doesn't play. I haven't had time to play all 300 games. That would be mental, but yeah, you get the idea. It's essentially just a shit ROM pack, in all honesty. But look, if you're after a handheld NES, you don't want to add any more games to it, you're happy with your 300 or so, which include knockoffs, you're happy with the wrong placement of the buttons, you're happy with the fact that that is a fake SD card slot, I mean, this is what you need. Now, I have mentioned the price to you, $52.99. Okay, and I only bought this a month ago, just a month ago. If you just train your eye on the screen behind me, you can see BittBoy bundles. BittBoy bundles. You can get the Super Famicom edition and a black one, or the Super NES version, or a blue and white one. How much for, Jamie? How much is that? Let me reach over and... oh, look. $55.99, and you get two. Not only did I get a fingerprint under my screen, not only do I get Japanese, not only do I get a fake SD card slot, and wrong placement of buttons, and an A, whatever. Anyway, I've essentially just they're knocking out buy one get one frees now. So for that reason, I'm not going to recommend it. But I mean, look, guys, £38 10p for two, or now it'll be about 40 quid for two. That's 20 quid each. Would I recommend them? You can get the fold out NES with plenty more games with a bigger screen. That's a lot nicer to hold. The one I've done the video review of, you can get that cheaper. It would work out at about £15 including delivery per unit. You could just buy two of them if you wanted to buy two of any, maybe to give one to a friend. The form factor on this is nice. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but that's about all there is to it, unfortunately. The games play perfectly fine, but it's an NES game. I mean, you know the score. There's nothing more to say, really. Guys, let me know what you think about the BittBoy. Do tell me. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Is this something you'd be interested in? I'm trying to play this through the lens of the camera. It's really not very beneficial. As anyone who's familiar with this channel will know, I am not the bloody best at Donkey Kong. Anyway, yeah, dead. That is my little review of the BittBoy. It's more of me just airing my dirty laundry, my grievances towards this, with its speckles underneath the screen and its fingerprint, etc. Yes, very random. If there's any other technology out there that you do wish to see me dissecting, really, and guiding you through in a very easy manner, let me know. Leave a comment below. Do hit the thumbs up button. I know we need to be back on YouTube. We're over on Twitch. We're having loads of fun on Twitch. If you want to follow us, search TGSHD. That stands for The Games Shed High Definition. Yes, it's a bit of a shit name, but do follow us, subscribe to us, etc. on Twitch. We're on there every single day. And thanks for watching this. Hopefully I've helped you to decide whether you should buy the BittBoy or not. I'd probably say not, but if you can buy two for the same price I bought one less than 5 weeks ago, then, you know, who am I to, you know, tell you anything different? I mean, yeah. Right, see ya.